How's everybody doing this morning? It's going to be a beautiful day. Bluegills are on bed. We're going to go try and play with some of them. We're going to try with a little ultralight, 6-foot ultralight rod, little bitty Fluger President reel, 2-pound line. We're gonna try this little 1/64 of an ounce hair jig, the little bitty bobber, this little rod. If we get us some big ones on there, we're gonna have some fun playing with that. We're gonna take some night crawlers. We're gonna take some worms with us in case we need to put a little bit of worm on the hair jig. And we're also gonna take our 6-foot Falcon light action with a 2000 size Daiwa reel, 4-pound line, just a little number 6 eagle claw light wire panfish hook that I've taken pliers and mashed the barb down on, because we've been having lots of bass. Hit these. We're gonna fish with a worm. A lot of bass been fishing them or hitting them, and we've had some that have taken them down in their throat. So I mashed that barb so we can get them out of there. Just a little split shot, little bitty float on slip, little slip float. And then I've just tied me a piece of 6-pound fluorocarbon on here in a uni knot that I'm using as a bobber stop. We can slide that up and down the line, and we'll see if we can't get something to play with. But hey, I'm ready to go fishing. Who wants to go fishing with me? We're gonna get in the golf cart here. We're just gonna go drive around, look for some bluegill beds, see how we can't do. Let's do it. Come on. Come on. Let's get on the golf cart and go for a ride. I'll see y'all when we get there. Well, I'll try a spot here I've never tried right here. I know it's shallow out here, so we could actually have, looks like there's bluegill beds right out here. I don't know if y'all can see them or not. There's usually a bunch of weeds out here. I see bluegill beds right here, but we're gonna go throw out here and see. Like I say, this is just a 1/64 of an ounce hair jig. I don't know. Let's see. We may have to put a little worm on it to get it to do them to do anything. They may hit it without the worm on it. They may not be interested in it at all. I don't even know. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna stick a piece of worm on there and see if they hit that immediately. If they do, then we know we're going to need to fish with worms. Alright, we put us a little piece of worm on there. We're going to see if that does anything. There's one right there. So them may be beds right there. That's what it looks like to me. It's what they looked like. He hit it immediately. Nice little bluegill. I mean, too small for me, but it's a pretty little thing. Let him go back in there. And we're going to throw right back over there again. Oh, there was one. Boy, he pounded that. Did you see that? He went after that. He is putting up a tussle here. This is some fun right here with light action rod, or ultralight, and a little bitty reel, 2-pound line. These are strong little fish. I'd like for them to be a little bit bigger and keep some of them. There's one. Man, I had all kinds of slack in my line to try to get out of there. As soon as I said they're not that aggressive, he pounded that. Need to get some big ones though. I mean, these aren't bad. These aren't too bad. All right, come on now, simmer down. Not too bad at all, but I guess I mean, those are nice little bluegill. I just would like to have, I would like to just have some bigger than that. Like to have some bigger than that. May put that stonefly on here, and boy, he buried it. Oh, he's on there. And I was itching my nose. Fortunately, I had the slack pretty much taken out. They're out here, that's for sure. They are out here. Man, these are healthy little fish. All right, I don't have my pliers in my pocket. They're all the way over at the golf cart. Man, this is a strong little hook, I'm telling you what. And I didn't mash the barb off of this. There we go. That's a healthy bluegill right there. I think we're gonna have to keep us some, so I'll stick him in this cooler right here, and I'm gonna go get the other cooler and get my pliers. Had some red worms in there, so stuck me a little red worm on the end of it. Gotta be ready for this. Yep, and there's one right there. There is one right there. Don't think he's going to be a cooler worthy one. God, I don't know, I always think that, and then I get them up here, and once I get them up here, they're bigger than they looked out there. He took my dang worm. I'm gonna get that back. Yeah, I don't think he's not big enough. And then he wiggled right there, and for me to pitch him out so he misses these rocks, I threw my dang worm out there. Yep, there's another one. See if we got him stuck. Come on up here now. Come on. Barely had him. Gosh, I just don't know. Man, that's just... I want them bigger than that. Even though these are thick, I want them a little bigger than that. Okay, I'm switching to the light action rod, just with a float with a slip cork with a little split shot, number 6 light wire panfish hook, and a piece of night crawler. And there's some big, looks like a big bluegill right there. If we make it in that far, we'll see if he's interested in the worm. We ain't making it in that far. This one's pulling. Wow. It's a puller. And it's going in a cooler. It's a cooler fish. Because I'm not catching any monsters. not catching monsters. So we need to catch we just need to catch us a little mess of them. It don't take that many for me and my wife. I mean, six of them or so would be fine, I would think. So let's see if we can catch another one. This is just a prime area right here. There's one. Because it's a sand, there's like a rock and sandy bottom out there. What in the world has this fish got me under? There he is. I don't know what he had. No, he had me in them weeds. But it's, you get out past the riprap and it's like pea gravel, looks like pea gravel and sand stuff. So that's perfect for them to make these beds in. Perfect for them to make these beds in. Man, these weeds are terrible. They're just terrible. See that just... he's gonna go back. I need him a few inches longer than that. We'll throw it back out there and see if they want to come back for it. That was close to where we was at. Yep, there he is. We're gonna get a look at him, I guess. Gonna get a look at him. I think he's cooler worthy. Yeah, boy, he looks like he is. Golly. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go down here and get him. Used to doing this, ain't I? Going down in the rocks after a fish. If I can get him without him going in, without him getting past us, or without him burying himself down in here further. We got a hold of him. Let's see if we can catch a bunch of them like that right there. We'll be in like Flint. Yeah. Yeah. Get us another worm. Do it again. Yep. That's not out as far as I wanted, but there was something there, and he got a hold of it, and there wasn't no way he was going to get a hold of that and not have that hook. He's pulling some drag, but I don't know how big he is. I don't have my drag set very tight. Well, now he's up in the weeds, so he's done. He's done. Man. Yeah, he is a keeper. The split shot slid all the way down to my hook. Yeah, there's another one. Getting us a few in there. Getting us a few in there. There's one right there. He hit it as soon as I moved it. He hit it as soon as I moved it. He wasn't hitting it. As soon as I started moving it, he pounded it. Come on, get out of them weeds. There you go. Yeah, he's going to be a little too small. He's going to be a little too small. It's a pretty darn fish. Pretty darn fish. Look at the orange belly on that fish. Got the thumper head started already. Go on, get out there away from these rocks. He had his thumper head starting already. For when he gets bigger, he'll have that big old thump on a head. Well, let's see if we can do it again. That ain't where I was wanting to go at all. So that'll probably get a bite. And it is. Golly, I wasn't even casting there. I was trying to cast out that way. And the line got hung on my finger and flung it over here. Guess the fishing gods are on my side, aren't they? Boy, he is putting up a argument here. You'd think that these are great big ones, the way they're arguing with us. Golly, that's a heavy fish. That is a heavy fish. That is a heavy one. Look at that pretty little thing. Big old thumper head. Go in here with the rest of you. We're getting a couple in there. We're getting a couple in there. There he is. There he is. Mercy sakes alive. This is fun. This is fun. Man, that thing is hooked good. This hook doesn't have a barb on it and is hanging on. Plump. Well, we'll see if this little bitty piece of a worm will catch us another one. What do you think? Stranger things have happened. So we're going to give it a try. I think with them being up here at these beds and as aggressive as they are, I think they might hit it. We're going to try. There he goes. And there he is. And there he is. Looks like a small one, but they're heavy. They are heavy. They catch you off guard. They fight like that. I think we're ticking through some weeds. Which I'm sure there's fish in them weeds, but get the weeds. Oh, golly, as soon as I moved, remember that last time? As soon as I moved it, something pounded it. That's just what happened there. I was going to say that there's fish in them weeds, but you get your bait drug through there and then it gets weeds on it. Man, he is not happy. He is not happy. He's giving this light action rod a workout like it's an ultralight. Golly, he's a bucket. He's a bucket fish. He's one going in the bucket. Man, he pounded it. He swallowed it. He's bleeding. Fortunately, we're keeping him anyway. So we're going to get him off of here and get back in the game. Alright, we're going to try the Nico stonefly. That's a 1/64 of an ounce jig head. And a little Nico stonefly on there. And that's the Nico stonefly, 0.7 inches long. We're gonna see if they hit that. And one thing I've explained before on this, I take and you get it on this jig head, you get it straight like you want it, and then pull it back away from the head a little bit and put some Loctite gel super glue on that shank, and then push that back up on there and get it all straightened out where you want it. And then you don't have to mess with when fish are biting and pulling on it. You don't have to mess with getting it up there and getting it reset. It stays in that same spot, and all you have to do is, there's a fish. All you have to do is fish. You just have to fish. You don't have to mess with your bait anymore. And these things are tough. They won't tear them up. I made a video one other time using these. Caught some fish, caught a great big largemouth bass on it. But this is the exact same one. This is the exact same bait that I just tied it back, just tied it on here, because I had taken it, taken it off my taken it off my line, put it in my little bag with the rest of the stoneflies, just on that jig head. And so just now I just got in there, got that out with that jig head already hooked to it, just tied it on, ready to go. And better be ready. And there's one right there. You gotta be ready. I'm telling you what, they hit these things fast, and anything will hit them. You gotta be ready. You got to be ready for the call. And there it is. There it is. A fish for the cooler. We're getting a few in there. Or, you know, littler ones. Gosh, there's another one right there. I mean, you guys are sitting here watching this right with me here. It's just one after another. It's one after another. They were not hitting just the worm or that hair jig, or the hair jig with the worm. They were hitting it. They were not hitting it as good as they're hitting this thing right here. They're just plumb hitting this thing. They're just plumb hitting this. There's a fish. There is a fish. And I guess you guys can see that, see this rod and see how they're bending this rod. And this is a light action. This isn't ultralight. This is a light action rod. It's a 6-foot Falcon light action. These things are awesome. These are awesome. They're more of a ultralight than they are light action. Yep, he's going home with us. Well, we've got enough fish in there. For me and my wife, that's for sure. Well, we made it back. Had lots of fun. Caught some fish for my wife. We got a few in there. So made me happy fishing, made her happy. She doesn't know yet, but it's gonna make her happy. But hey, they're on the nest. The fishing's good. Get out there and go fishing. Weather's just gonna get better and better and better. It's gonna get hotter and hotter and hotter, but hey, who cares? You're fishing. Get out there, go fishing. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next video.